Roxy, I see you're walking nicely here. Can't with the stupid wind. You can go here. Roxy, this is a neighbor's over. This is where someone I know used to live. That's not for sale yet. I'm glad you're enjoying this walk. Landmark is coming up. Now, pausing before telling the names of houses or current houses, and that's because I don't want them to hear about it, and I don't want to give out their names because I know they wouldn't feel comfortable with that. When Max's dog walkers lived here, I'm not going to give out which one on video because I know she definitely doesn't want me to. Roxy seems to be walking nicely. Thought I saw storm clouds. I'm surprised I haven't seen that many other dogs out. Expecting to see a lot of other dogs since it's a nice warm day. I have to get Roxy these tights tennies online. I have to see what size to get her. And that's because I want to protect her paws on the pavement in weather like this. Especially since the pavement is a lot hotter than the air. Felt bad leaving Roxy outside after a bath, to where she burned her paws, to where she kept looking like she was dancing. If it wasn't that she was burning her paws, I would think it was funny. But I think it's funny enough the reason why she did that was because she burned her paws.
Split 1. Split pace. 23 minutes. 52 seconds per mile.
My exercise ring on my Apple Watch will be closed before I know it. She'll be closed by the time I get off the street. Nice to meet you too. Bye. See you too. Bye. Surprised that lady would ask me for my dog's name. One of my friends lives here. She's the same age as my sister, although her sister's a lot younger than me. Just like that, my exercise ring is closed. There's a water tower over there. I never knew how the internet was up here. It's really hot. Probably gonna spray an aerosol spray in the garage to drown out the poop smell. Don't know anyone who lives around here. It's currently 5:18, so I have to see what time it is when I get back on my street. Go, Roxy. Come on. Now, what's funny today was when I was giving Roxy a bath, I was wearing my purple Bergen Community College shirt, my black Bergen Community College hat, which is the only hat I have. Although I don't go there anymore, I still want to get merchandise from there in case I go back, although I don't want to jinx it. Roxy, come on, get in front of me. But when I gave Roxy the bath, I got the Bergen Community College clothes wet. So I changed into Disney Cruise Line shorts, a Lookout Key at Lighthouse Point shirt, and the Castaway Key hat. Figured I would just change the whole thing, not just the pants, although just the pants got wet. Because I thought it would match better that way if I changed everything instead of changing just the pants. Now here's another dog on our way. There's the man and the dog. It's hard to see from here. Is your dog friendly? Is your dog friendly? Good, there you. Is your dog friendly? What's his name? Is your dog friendly? What's his name?
Yeah, it's Murphy.
Murphy, this is Roxy. She's friendly. I'm glad they're getting along.
Yeah, he likes all dogs.
Roxy likes some dogs, but not everyone's dogs.
Your friend, Mr. Murphy? Mr. Murphy!
Glad they like each other.
Yeah.
Come on, Roxy.
You ready, bud?
Come on, Roxy. Bye.
Yeah.
Come on, Roxy. Let's leave Murphy alone. At least you got to meet one dog. I was happier when you and Max liked all dogs. Now, although I'm almost to the next area, I'm debating if I should go there. If the current neighbor is outside, I will ask them permission to be in the video. Although I care less about my Bergen Community College clothes than my Disney Cruise Line clothes, I'm still upset that I got the Bergen Community College clothes wet. But now I know for next time to wear an old bathing suit when bathing Roxy instead of wearing clothes I care about. I should either wear clothes I don't care about or an old bathing suit. And then Roxy won't get as wet. And then I won't have to worry about getting my clothes back. Because when I turn on the hose, it turns off either Roxy, her collar, or her lead harness. I already don't remember which one. The hose moved around and sprayed me. I wish it sprayed my face instead of my clothes, because my face was hot, and my face is hot right now. But if it sprayed my face, I would have gotten my hat wet. But at least I would only have to change the hat if I got my face sprayed. Come on, Roxy. We're in a rush to get back to my mom's house. Just had to get a couple things. I decided to walk Roxy up here. She goes my exercise ring on my Apple Watch. I hope my dad's not home yet. After this video, I'll check his location. Now, here comes another house I know. I'm not going to tell Roxy whose house it is on video. And that lady has 2 cats. So I'll have to see if Roxy likes the cats. I want to find out if Roxy and the cats get along. But I'm not letting Roxy go on their property. Want to see Chewy? Looks like Chewy doesn't like you. Guess he doesn't like dogs. Come on, Roxy, let's go before he scratches you. Glad you like some cats. Guess Chewy doesn't like you. To leave before he hits the hurt a third time. I don't want to keep twisting the letters for words. I didn't want him to hiss a third time because I didn't want to find out if the first two were warnings and the third one meant a scratch in Roxy's face. My mom would be very upset to find out that Roxy got scratched by a cat if she did. Thought about cutting through the woods, but it's probably better I don't, since Roxy will get dirty again. Actually, I think I might have no choice. I'm gonna see what Roxy decides. If she wants to cut through the woods. Maybe better I cut through the woods so I can get home before my dad arrives and finds out me and Roxy are here. And I'll just make sure to stay away from Roxy, from muddy spots, and keep Roxy away from muddy spots. The woods is nice and shaded compared to the long way home anyway. So I think it's better we do that. Although, mud behind the neighbor building before, the back of the building before mine has a lot of mud. It rained a little bit yesterday, but it drizzled. Didn't rain that much. And it's been sunny since yesterday, and it's been hot. So I hope it's not that muddy. I'm gonna try it. Although I don't know if it's a good idea after giving Roxy a bath, but I'm gonna see. I'm going to show you the back of my house. I'm going to cut around the back of my house so I can give Roxy a last chance to use the bathroom. Because I don't know why she won't go on my property, but she'll go on the neighbor's property. Now I have to be careful recording and walking rocks at the same time because rocks are slippery. I wish I could still cut through that bike trail to take a shortcut. But I don't know if that would be a good idea with Roxy since she's a polar compared to Max when he was alive. Yeah, it's overgrown there. I used to be able to have access back here from the back of my building like I did 10 years ago. But then that got overgrown. And I think when it first started, I tried pulling some of the things out. I got dirt in my shoes and decided not to do that anymore. I don't remember. Because I know I sometimes pull things out of the ground. Now, so far it seems to be sunny, and the sun seems to be pointing in the back of the house. That building over there, another nice neighbor lives there. Although the lady I really like lives next door to a family I really hate. Although I used to like them. But the man started being mean to me. There's that moat over there. Or that stream. It's not a castle. It's a townhouse. Now I'm gonna avoid the mud and make sure I keep Roxy out of the mud. I'm gonna pause to tell Roxy whose house this is. Okay, update. So, doesn't seem to be too bad today, and I had a feeling it wouldn't. So I'm glad I took the shortcut. Come on, Roxy. There's my dad's truck over there. Or I think it's my dad's truck. As you can see, some trees fell down, and there's a storm drain over there. There were a lot of overgrown stuff there from a storm. That's why I never used the bike trail. That's why nobody ever used the bike trail again after that storm. Never knew which one made it happen. It's been like that for the last 2 or 3 years now. Because I remember I used to cut back there 4 years ago when I was walking to the YMCA. Now this is where there's a water tower. Now here's where I used to be able to access that trail to the woods 10 years ago, and I was happier when I could do that. Here's the back of my house. There's all of these vents and everything. And there's a furnace. I'm surprised there's not a chimney. Now this satellite dish is DirecTV. And that's because my dad uses DirecTV. I can see why my dad won't get rid of cable and switch to all streaming. It's because the Roku remotes don't have power buttons. There's these pipes and this vent here. I think that vent is the dryer. And I think this one might be the exhaust fan, I don't know. That's the basement window. There's another basement window under the deck. You can kind of see it. This is the deck. Now I'm gonna put Roxy on the deck, although I'll have to put her somewhere. Although I'll have to get her off after I just get her on. But we're gonna hang out on the deck. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe, click the bell, and I hope to see you next time. There's the AC unit. I can't believe I forgot to mention that. Come on, Roxy. Now, my dad tried making that walkway for Max 10 years ago, but then he got in trouble for it, so part of it got destroyed. But anyways, I hope to see you next time. And I hope I don't have to wait another 8 months to bring Roxy here. I hope I have to wait a lot shorter than that. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to turn on post notifications. Bye!